If you're over 60, the seafood on your plate tonight could quietly support your strength, or slowly work against your health. And most seniors are never warned which is which. As we age, our bodies become wiser, but also more sensitive. Digestion slows, circulation changes. The immune system isn't as quick to recover. Foods that never bothered you at 40 can create real trouble after 60. Seafood is a perfect example. Some options are deeply nourishing for the heart, brain, and joints. Others carry hidden risks that can strain the body when resilience is lower. Here's the problem. Many older adults are told, "Eat more fish, it's healthy." That advice is incomplete and sometimes dangerous, because not all seafood is equal. And after 60, the margin for error gets smaller. Certain seafoods concentrate heavy metals over time. Others spoil quickly or are commonly contaminated. Some are prepared in ways that quietly overload the body with salt, unhealthy fats, or toxins. For a younger person, the body may bounce back. For a senior, the same exposure can lead to days or weeks of fatigue, digestive upset, or inflammation. What makes this even more concerning is that many of the most risky seafoods are also some of the most popular. They're served at family gatherings. They're recommended in restaurants. They're sold as fresh, premium, or heart-healthy. Labels that sound reassuring, but don't tell the whole story. At the same time, there are seafood choices that seniors often avoid unnecessarily. Fish that are gentle on digestion, rich in nutrients that support memory, circulation, and muscle strength. Foods that can be eaten regularly and safely when chosen and prepared correctly. These are the seafoods that can truly work with an aging body, not against it. The danger isn't seafood itself. The danger is eating the wrong kind too often, without knowing the long-term impact. After 60, your body doesn't need extremes. It needs balance, clean sources, smart choices. Many seniors unknowingly make the same mistakes, trusting old habits, following outdated advice, assuming that if something is common, it must be safe. But longevity isn't built on assumptions. It's built on informed decisions made consistently, day after day. In this video, we'll calmly and clearly break through the confusion. You'll learn which 4 seafoods are best avoided after 60 and why. And just as importantly, you'll discover 4 seafoods that can truly support healthy aging when eaten the right way. No fear, no exaggeration, just practical guidance you can actually use. Because at this stage of life, every meal matters a little more. And what you choose from the sea can either quietly drain your vitality or help you protect it for years to come. And in just a moment, I'll explain why one of the most popular seafood choices for seniors may be the very one you should never touch after 60. Let's slow this down and make it very clear. After 60, your body processes food differently than it once did. The liver works a bit slower. Kidneys filter more carefully. The digestive system becomes more sensitive to toxins, excess salt, and spoiled foods. This doesn't mean seafood is bad. It means seafood must be chosen wisely. Seafood falls into 2 broad categories for seniors: higher risk options and supportive options. The difference isn't about taste or price. It's about how these foods interact with an aging body over time. First, let's talk about the 4 seafoods seniors should be very careful with or avoid entirely. The first is large predatory fish, such as shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and some types of tuna steaks. These fish live long lives and eat many smaller fish. Over time, they accumulate heavy metals, especially mercury. In older adults, mercury can place extra strain on the nervous system and may affect balance, memory, and overall energy. This buildup doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly, meal by meal. The second risky category is raw or undercooked seafood, including raw oysters, sushi made with raw fish, and lightly cured seafood. After 60, the immune system does not respond as quickly to bacteria or parasites. Even seafood that seems fresh can carry microbes that are harmless to younger adults, but harder for seniors to fight off. Food poisoning at this age is not just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous. The third is smoked and heavily salted seafood, such as smoked fish slices or salted dried fish. These products are often extremely high in sodium. Excess salt can contribute to fluid retention, stiffness, and strain on the heart and blood vessels. Many seniors eat these foods thinking they're small portions, but sodium adds up fast. The fourth is poorly sourced shellfish, especially shrimp, mussels, or clams from uncertain origins. Shellfish are filter feeders. That means they absorb what's in the water around them. When sourced from polluted waters or stored improperly, they can carry toxins that stress the digestive and immune systems. Now let's address the common mistakes seniors make when it comes to seafood. Mistake number 1 is assuming fish is always healthy. This belief causes people to ignore portion size, frequency, and type. Eating fish every day sounds healthy, but not if it's the wrong fish. Mistake number 2 is relying on restaurant seafood without asking questions. Restaurants often use frozen, previously thawed seafood or heavily salted preparations to enhance flavor. Seniors are more sensitive to these changes than they realize. Mistake number 3 is avoiding seafood altogether out of fear. This is just as harmful. When chosen correctly, seafood provides gentle protein, important fats, and nutrients that are harder to get from other foods after 60. This brings us to the 4 seafoods seniors are encouraged to eat, when prepared simply and safely. First is small, wild-caught fatty fish, such as sardines and anchovies. Because they are small and low on the food chain, they accumulate far fewer toxins. They are naturally rich in beneficial fats that support circulation and joint comfort. Second is salmon, especially wild or responsibly farmed varieties. Salmon is easier to digest than red meat and provides nutrients that support muscle strength and brain function. Baking or steaming is best. Third is cod, haddock, or pollock. These are mild, lean fish that are gentle on digestion. They're excellent for seniors who feel heavy or sluggish after meals. Fourth is well-cooked shrimp, eaten occasionally and sourced carefully. Shrimp provides protein and minerals, but portion control is key. The goal after 60 is not perfection. It's consistency and awareness. Choosing seafood that nourishes rather than challenges your body. In the next part, I'll walk you step by step through simple, realistic daily habits seniors can follow to enjoy seafood safely, without stress, fear, or complicated rules. Now let's bring everything together into simple, everyday habits you can actually follow. These are not extreme rules. They are gentle adjustments designed for bodies over 60. When practiced consistently, they help you enjoy seafood safely while supporting energy, digestion, and long-term well-being. Habit 1. Choose small fish first, every time you can. When standing at the fish counter or reading a menu, train yourself to ask one quiet question. Is this fish small or large? Small fish like sardines, anchovies, and smaller salmon portions are easier on the aging body. They contain fewer accumulated toxins and are naturally rich in healthy fats that support circulation and joint comfort. Step by step. Aim for small or medium fish 2 to 3 times per week. Prefer wild-caught when possible. Avoid eating large predatory fish as a weekly habit. Rotate your choices so you're not eating the same fish every time. This single habit alone reduces long-term exposure risks significantly, without giving up seafood. Habit 2. Always eat seafood. Fully cooked after 60. Cooking is not about taste. It's about protection. As we age, our immune response slows. That makes raw or undercooked seafood much harder for the body to handle. Fully cooked seafood reduces the risk of harmful bacteria and parasites that can quietly overwhelm an older system. Step by step, choose baking, steaming, poaching, or light pan cooking. Avoid raw oysters, raw sushi, and lightly cured fish. Cook until the fish flakes easily and looks opaque. Reheat leftovers thoroughly, and never eat seafood that smells slightly off. After 60, almost cooked is not good enough. Fully cooked is the safest choice. Habit 3. Watch sodium like a hidden ingredient. Salt hides everywhere in seafood, especially smoked, dried, canned, or restaurant-prepared options. Too much sodium can contribute to bloating, stiffness, and circulation strain, even if you don't feel it immediately. Step by step, limit smoked or salted seafood to rare occasions. If using canned fish, rinse it briefly under water. Avoid seafood soaked in heavy sauces. Flavor with herbs, lemon, garlic, or olive oil instead of salt. Your body, after 60, responds better to gentle seasoning than heavy flavoring. Habit 4. Respect portion size. Even with healthy fish. Many seniors overeat seafood thinking it's harmless, but digestion after 60 prefers moderate portions. Too much protein at once can lead to heaviness, fatigue, or poor sleep. Step by step, aim for a portion about the size of your palm. Pair seafood with cooked vegetables or soft grains. Eat slowly and stop when comfortably satisfied. Avoid seafood-heavy dinners late at night. Smaller portions, eaten calmly, are easier for your body to process and use. Habit 5. Buy fresh, store smart, eat soon. Seafood spoils faster than most foods. An aging digestive system is less forgiving of even mild spoilage. Step by step. Buy seafood from trusted sellers with good turnover. Avoid fish with a strong, fishy smell. Store in the coldest part of your refrigerator. Eat within 24 to 48 hours or freeze immediately. Never refreeze thawed seafood. Freshness is not a luxury after 60. It's a necessity. These habits are not restrictive. They're empowering. They allow you to enjoy the benefits of seafood without unnecessary risk, discomfort, or worry. And now, in the final part, I'll share why it's never too late to adjust your eating habits, and how small changes today can still protect your strength and independence moving forward. If you've eaten seafood the wrong way for years, take a breath. Nothing is ruined, nothing is lost, and it is absolutely not too late. The human body is remarkably forgiving, especially when it's finally given what it truly needs. After 60, progress doesn't come from drastic changes. It comes from small, consistent improvements that reduce stress on the body and allow it to recover its natural balance. Every safer choice you make now matters more than the choices you made years ago. Choosing cleaner seafood reduces unnecessary strain. Cooking it fully gives your immune system support instead of extra work. Watching portion size helps digestion stay calm and efficient. These are not dramatic actions, but they are powerful when practiced day after day. Many seniors believe that health improvements require extreme diets or rigid rules. That belief alone stops progress. In reality, your body responds best to calm, respectful care. Especially now. You don't need to eliminate seafood. You don't need to memorize complicated charts. You simply need to become more intentional, more aware, more gentle with yourself. Think of food after 60 as communication. Every meal sends your body a message. Some messages say, "Work harder." Others say, "I've got you." The goal is to send the second message more often. When you choose a small, well-cooked fish instead of a risky one, you're not just eating differently, you're protecting your future comfort. When you reduce salt, your joints and circulation quietly benefit. When you eat moderate portions, your energy lasts longer through the day. These changes don't show up overnight. They show up as steadier mornings, clearer thinking, better digestion, a sense that your body is working with you again. And that feeling builds confidence. Confidence leads to better choices. Better choices lead to better days. Better days add up to better years. If this video helped you see seafood differently, let it be a starting point, not a source of worry. Share what you've learned with a spouse, a sibling, or a friend over 60. Many seniors are still guessing when it comes to food safety, and simple guidance can make a meaningful difference. You've already taken the most important step, paying attention, and that alone shows you care about staying strong, independent, and comfortable for the years ahead. Stay calm, stay curious, and remember, your next meal is always another opportunity to support your health, gently and wisely.